10,000 subscribers. So when I was 11 years old, I started my journey on YouTube making videos because we have that large TV in our room, and I always loved to upload and see myself there, and that's the beginning of my passion. I went from making vlog content, gaming videos, reaction video, AI, entrepreneurship, and right now it's self-improvement. So I've been experimenting a lot of my content lately. I have some ups and downs. I quit like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, multiple times. But I just prayed to God that to give me signs if this is going to work on my passion in YouTube, because it's uncertain. And I prayed that one night, and then the other day I got my first 1,000 viewers, and I was so happy. I was jumping. I shared it to my brother, and that really encouraged me to pursue my passion back in the pandemic. And here we are today. I was always dreaming this 10,000 subscribers. It's more like a myth, but now it become a reality, which I am so grateful on. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I got 10,000 subscribers from the beginning to the end, share my experience, share my journey, so that I could help you guys to achieve the same as a small content creator, as a reward and as a thank you for everyone. First point that we have here is passion, profitability, and profit. And you've been invested in a course that costs around $1,000 and watch a lot of tutorial videos and even read a book about it, which I highly recommend on to grow on your channel. Because in this YouTube world, you have to be consistent, because the result is going to be very low. And if you want quick money, I don't really encourage you to build a YouTube channel, but I've made it. I've been a student, I've been a business owner, a content creator, and a YouTube creator. I've been able to manage that all in one place because I have the passion. I learned how to persevere, and I learned how to be patient because I love what I'm doing. And there's a quotation that says, to do great work is to love what you do. And when it comes to practicality, one of the biggest mistakes I had is creating content that requires a lot of time, like editing. I was editing like 24 hours, and then I wasn't able to achieve my responsibility as a student, as a eldest brother, as a business owner. So my advice is to be practical, you know. You have to be minimalistic at your content. Minimal editing, especially if you're beginning. Focus on learning and making mistakes and growing, and also building your niche over time, because it's not going to be a one-hit plan, unless if you have that goal or you have already decided that you want to commit in this one. That would be very great. But most of you wouldn't know your niche. You'll be switching from self-improvement, from e-commerce, from beauty niche, from cooking niche. Many content creators have that mistake, and they're not practical. They're wasting your time, their energy, and their efforts. And when it comes to profit, you know, you don't want to have the passion, work, invest your time and energy, and you don't earn any money, or you don't make a living. If you want to make a living in this future thing, or you want to make it a part-time, or you want to make it even sustainable or add to your time, it must be something that you will profit. I've learned it from a book. This book is highly recommended for content creators or writers. It only says that you have to also sell or fund your work to make it possible, to make it sustainable, and to make it for the rest of your life. So let's be honest, as content creators, at the end part, we want to earn money. I mean, let's be real, you know? We want money because we need money to have funds, to express our passion, to build this thing sustainably, and to prioritize this somehow than any other responsibilities, because it creates a profit, revenue, and puts money in your pocket. Tip number 2 is to create a content strategy. And especially there's ChatGPT, right? So my formula here is PAV, or PAV. The first one is personality. The second one is the value, how it helps people. And the third one is AI. How do you utilize AI? I utilize personally AI to create me a script guide. I don't need to hire a scriptwriter, right? So I don't need to outsource. I just have to invest my ideas and then use AI to convert them to scripts and deliver them into the video and I'll edit it. And AI also creates my SEO, tags, description. You know what it is. So you have to utilize those available technology that you have and integrate it to your content strategy, which is a smart thinking as well. So basically, my target market will be mostly males. So I share my tips about how to improve themselves, how to exercise or even work out if I've been going to the gym or calisthenics, or how to have purpose. Those are very masculine traits. Teens today have to adopt it, have to have that sense of masculinity bring back in this modern generation where it's degenerating, it's falling our society, as I've observed also. And knowing how to cater your target market, knowing them personally will help you build that direction in your content. And knowing what you are doing and knowing when you create content, who am I serving for, right? My advice is don't be so, dramatic. What will be my content or what will be my niche? I have to decide now, because as you create content, it evolves. It evolves because your target market preferences also evolve. The world evolves, their preferences, their content, the type. Maybe they want now shorter content. So it all depends. All you have to do is to evolve your content and style naturally and more patient. And again, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes and you're gonna require a lot of time and energy from the long run. So think about it if you really love this career that you want to add into your life as well. The third tip that I want to share to you is learning and adaptation. When I built this channel, it was supposed to be a gaming video. A gaming channel, a gaming niche, where I play videos and then record that I'm playing or so on. But the reason why this doesn't work anymore, that I have to learn and adapt and change strategy and content, it's because the gaming market, when it comes to Let's Play videos, is dying. That's why PewDiePie is slowly going down, because that type of niche doesn't really work anymore for an evolving audience where they can play in their own, or they just want to play in their own. And especially gaming niche is so saturated. So I think that analysis that, I have to switch on, I have to change strategy. I have to adapt to a new change, a new trend, a new market, or what's in demand, Tip number 4 is to have engagement with audience. I have this inspiration from Markiplier. He said he has like 30 million subscribers. He's a gaming channel and he is so depressed. As he is gaining subscribers or followers, he was sad because he wasn't able to connect more personally with the audience that he has, because he wants to connect more personally to his audience, and that value, that inspiration drove me insane. And this teaches us that we have to appreciate every single audience that we have, especially if you're a beginning content creator. You have to appreciate them, teeny bits, talking like a friend and not just the subscribers from your followers. And I have built my audience by commenting them, by actually touching their hearts and knowing them. To build an amazing, great community, you have to be a great YouTuber that connects with your community and the passion to talk with. They're the building blocks. They're part of your foundation of your channel. That's why we have 10,000 subscribers. So don't just view them as subscribers, View them as people. Right. Point number 5 is monetization strategies. I didn't really have monetization strategies. I just got lucky in the pandemic, the views are going up and then I started earning money. But I believe that the best monetization strategy that I have is to provide value for your audience. Whether it's entertainment, edutainment, or education, just provide value that will help them somehow and that will help you yourself. Because imagine you're a different person, and then they approach your channel, you approach your channel, and ask yourself, why would I want to stick with this person, this YouTuber, Would I share this video to other of my friends, or would I save this video because this video is so valuable? Or would it help me personally? Would it impact me, not in the big way, but somehow? That's why those financing niche like affiliate marketing or how to make money or those things are generating more views or making more money because they have a significant value, and that's education. I don't know about you, but you have to prioritize how to help people genuinely and not just for money. It will be hard at the start, not thinking about the money and just the value, because it sounds selfless. It's hard to shift that mindset. But if you want to change that mindset, it will take a lot of time. Number 7 is time management. In a week, maybe I'm working like 40 hours, 30 hours per week, but now I'm just working like 4 hours a week, 3 hours a week, or 5 hours a week. You know why? Is I focus on practicality. I don't want to focus now on editing huge videos and extreme amount of time and putting some effects. I'm just focusing on the value. And when I build my audience and it's growing, then that's the one where I start to hire people and outsource those video editing skills so I could focus more on better things, so creating better ideas or re-strategizing my YouTube channel, or knowing how to bring value to my audience. If you're a student, or if you're a worker, or if you have a big family, you have to understand your priorities and have to put them first, For example, in school, you have to put it first. If you have an upcoming deadline, don't make a YouTube video or even edit it. It's okay to be late. For me, many people say that YouTube is my prioritizing thing. Well, this is not really that priority, but it is part of your priority, because at the end of the day, your priority is your health and your responsibilities in life. You don't have to be overly obsessed, but you have to be consistent and to be strategic and kind with your success. And if you're just doing this for a hobby, then don't expect for a money that it will come in. You have to invest a significant time, but you have to be practical. You don't want to do this in just 3 months, 4 months, or in a year and then end up being burnout. What I'm saying is I'm building this sustainably because I want to build my credibility, or I want to build my personal brand, or I just love doing this, creating content to help people and not just to get their money or their attention. Because as you're watching this, you don't have to give me some money. What I appreciate is you're offering your limited time, energy, and attention to me, and that's the most amazing thing that could happen for me, because you're giving your most valuable and precious resources. So have that mindset also when you want to be a YouTuber, because when in my school, I have that grade of 98 in science, and then it switched back to 89. So I wasn't able to prioritize my time because I prioritize YouTube, and that happens. So don't do it. Okay, point number 7 is collaborating and networking. Well, I don't really have an experience in collaborating or networking, but this book, and according to ChatGPT, collaborating is a must, or it's part of it, or even collaborating with influencers if you have a business. From my experience, it's more practical to collaborate with people with 2 heads, my content, 3 heads, 4 heads, That's a great thing, because you will be able to save you a lot of time. They could be your mentors, or they could give you some inspiration to create better videos than you ever think about, Or you can ask them for help or this advice for free without even paying a mentor for $100 to $200 or 10,000 pesos or 50,000 pesos. Collaborating is a must, and it has a lot of benefits. Just search it on Google or ChatGPT or read the book. And point number 8 is overcoming obstacle. How do I overcome those? Like, for example, being stressed or having a lack of time because of your responsibilities, or feeling burnt out or feeling unmotivated. The way I cope with this is I watch, for the first one, motivational videos, but it seems like a very temporary one, so I don't really advise that. But I can advise it too. And the reason why I keep going is because of my purpose. That's it. That's simple. If you have a purpose, like if you love what you're doing and you know what you're doing, and you know that you're doing this to have a memory in your life, when you're doing this because you want to help people, mostly it motivated me because it was less about me and more about them. Being more selfless, having the motivation to help people, that keeps me going. it touched me. And also the visualization, what will happen if I continue or pursue this? And you see, we have 10,000 subscribers. I never even expected this. I was expected in 2025. Back in 2020, I made a video about it. But right now, 2023, I reached 10,000 subscribers. So you see those, when you have a belief in yourself, when you never quit, when you don't really have a doubt, that's really true. When people say, if I can do it, you can do it too. And really happens, comes back into the reality. So overcoming your obstacles will be within your inner purpose, within your passion, and how much are you willing to bet. All right, September 9 is how to not quit. Because I've almost quit several times when I watch my videos. The views are slowing down, and I think it's not doesn't have going to get into direction. I was growing very fast in the past year, and now it's dying. All of those thoughts have created a negative energy for me to quit, or this is not practical, or the future is uncertain. Is it really worth it? But to overcome those mindset, you have to have the passion again. You have to have the purpose, and you must be fearless of the unknown. The secret is love. You have to love what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, at the end of the day, when you're burnt out, you can always rest and get back. At the end of the day, if you felt like worthless, or people are like breaking you down, those trolls in the comments, or people are bringing you down, at the end of the day, you will still continue because you have love. Again, the secret is determination. And they were right. There were no shortcuts when you want to grow sustainably in the long term, especially this one. So I would say love and determination is the key, right? So last point is number 10, future goals. So my future goals is to build this channel and help more people, because I want to educate, entertain, inspire, and impact the next generation. If you have this passion in mind and you write it down, everything will be magical. I write down my goals. I write down my personal goals in YouTube. And last time I was like making $3, and I said, I wrote it down. I want to make $10, and I made $10. And then I was, I want to challenge myself. I want to make $15. And then you know what happened? I made $20 per month. So that's the important goal. So you have to write that. And for me, it would be a very effective way to visualize your future, and that those dreams, those thoughts that you have will become a reality with the right action and with the right mindset. So last closing is, I think, believe no matter what. What you believe is what you're going to achieve. Those are generic thing, but you have to also invest in your, in your brain, how to build a YouTube channel. Then before you scale it up to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, focus more first on YouTube or a single platform before scaling up. Because if you change your niche, you'll be restarting again. And you'll be restarting from Facebook, from Instagram, or when you scale up. So I recommend is to put compact with your audience first in one platform, then expand. So I want to thank everyone who supported me, and I want to admit that without you or them, I wouldn't achieve this. And when I was in Lasal, and I was so shy about unboxing this in front of people, and I wasn't able to vlog more correctly. So I'm doing it in my house because I'm still shy. But I still have that passion of vlogging in public. It can be an inspiration. It helped to develop, to grow my confidence and my public speaking skills and my fluency when it comes to speaking English much more better, much more stronger. That's the advantage of creating YouTube content when you're using the English language. And I want to express my gratitude to subscribers. If you left the channel, if you're new to the channel, I want to express my gratitude to my family because they are able to provide my basic needs. That's why I was able to focus on this external needs or achievement and stuff like that. I want to personally thank God because God has been a part of my journey here in YouTube, and I couldn't thank Him enough. And yeah, Let me know your thoughts about this and how this inspires you, maybe, or your future subscriber goals or your engagement. Subscribers aren't important anymore. The more important one is the community and how they engage, because that's the life. YouTube is evolving, the platform is evolving, people are evolving, content is evolving, everything is evolving. So you have to adapt. My encouragement also for you to achieve this play button. I just bought it. I have the reward in myself is never stop. Love what you're doing. And that's it. And I think I've summarized it all. I wish you good luck in your journey in the future with you soon. And see you. Fired.